In 2010, the Supreme Court's conservative majority, led by Federalist Society fan favorite Samuel Alito, decided that corporations are people, just like you and me. Yay. It's no secret that conservatives love big business. Just look at the 2017 Trump tax cuts. The law slashed taxes for big companies and left this country in the hole to the tune of roughly $2 trillion with a T. The best part? Those companies are still hiding their money offshore and away from the IRS because they don't want to pay their fair share. Sorry, regular folks, you just don't know the right people. Then there's that time that Trump and his administration, ahead of the 2018 midterms, decided to increase subsidies, or handouts, if you were, as Republicans like to call them, to farmers because Trump had hurt them with his tariffs, but he still wanted their votes. Yep, that little tariff cost you, the American taxpayer, more than $23 billion, even though it was never approved by Congress. Republicans weren't clutching their pearls back then, though. They also didn't seem to fret when the Trump administration approved $793 billion for the Paycheck Protection Program that included forgivable loans to companies hit by the pandemic. And guess what? The majority of those loans were forgiven, i.e. canceled. But yesterday, after the President Biden, took steps to cancel $10,000 in student loans, or $20,000 for those who'd also received Pell Grants, sparing millions of regular Americans who are deep in college debt, Republicans scream bloody murder. Here's Marjorie Taylor Greene.
For our government just to say, okay, well, your debt is completely forgiven. Obviously, they have an agenda for that. They need votes in November. So the timing is a pure coincidence there as well. But it's completely unfair.
Okay, QAnon lady. And then there's retiring Ohio Senator Rob Portman, who said, quote, "One-time debt forgiveness eliminates some of the burden on those who are carrying debt, but it's unfair to everyone else who will have to pay for it." Okay, well, here's the thing. Ms. Greene and her husband, who own a gym in Georgia, both got a $182,000 handout from the federal government. And Mr. Portman, whose family owns a restaurant in Ohio, well, he too got one-time debt forgiveness through the PPP for about $200,000. There's plenty more Republicans like Greene and Portman, but don't take my word for it. Check out this new White House Twitter thread putting at least 6 Republicans on blast for taking your dough, not paying it back, but criticizing students for getting a fraction of what they got. Fun fact, conservatives love to complain about handouts, but they love receiving them even more.